Nag-aalala na ang ilang may planong bumiyahe sa Amerika dahil sa mga pabago-bagong polisiya nito sa mga biyahero. Ito sa gitna ng mga panawagang palayain ang isang Pilipinong kasalukuyang nasa detention center matapos bumiyahe ng ilang linggo sa Pilipinas. May report si Teresa Redula.
Halos isang buwan nang detained sa isang detention center sa Amerika ang isang Pilipinang kababalik lang sa bansa matapos ang ilang linggong pananatili sa Pilipinas. Ayon sa kanyang abogadong si Benjamin Osorio, February 28 nang harangin ng otoridad sa Seattle-Tacoma International Airport ang 64-year-old na si Llewellyn Dixon.
And that's the point that she was detained by CBP and then transferred into ICE custody. So she would have had no problem had she remained in the United States. It's the travel that created the issue for her. And so even though she traveled previously, because of sort of the more aggressive enforcement policies of this administration, she was picked up and detained.
Ilang migrant advocates na rin sa Amerika ang nanawagang palayain si Dixon, na isang lab technician sa Washington University. 50 taon na rin siyang green card holder o permanent resident sa bansa. At ayon sa kanyang attorney, posibleng nakita ng US Customs and Border Protection ang isang embezzlement conviction noong 2001 na hindi naman daw inutos na ikulong si Dixon.
Given the time between the offense and now, I think it's pretty clear on the record that she's established that she's rehabilitated, reformed, and not likely to reoffend. So, I mean, it's a single conviction in 50 years. It's hard to imagine that she wouldn't get a waiver for a crime that's 24 years old at this point.
Sentimientong nauunawaan ng isa ring immigration lawyer.
Una ko naisip, medyo out of the ordinary siya, diba? So normally, if you're a legal permanent resident, you have the right to come and go.
Bagamat hindi pa raw nakakakita ng trip cancellations mula Filipino clients ang mga Canada-based travel agencies. Ayon sa pahayag ng Maligaya Travel, dumadami na raw ang nire-reconsider o pinag-iisipan kung itutuloy pa ba ang pagbiyahe papuntang US dahil sa mga pabago-bagong patakaran sa Amerika.
They're worried na, as Canadians, mas magiging strict ang pagpasok natin sa US. Katulad ng recent na travel advisory na pinalitan ng US yung allowable stay natin sa US. So in the past, as Canadians, we're allowed to stay for a maximum of 6 months. Pero ngayon, if we're staying there for more than 30 days, kailangan nating magpa-register or else we could face penalties or charges.
Payo ng immigration lawyers, kung babiyahe papuntang US ng hindi American citizen, kabisaduhin ang ilang phone numbers ng emergency contact at paghandaan ang pagharap sa otoridad.
They want to know why you would go back. So if anything, like, it's not about, okay, I'm going to come to America, go to Disneyland, I'm going to my friend's wedding. It's about, okay, I have to go back to the Philippines because, on April 15, I have such and such event. Or I have to go back to Canada because, I only have 2 weeks of leave from my work and ito lang yung PTO. I would be talking about why you would go back if you're a tourist,
I would advise if you have any type of criminal history, speak to an immigration attorney before you travel. And, on the other side of things, if you don't and you've just been coming in on a tourist visa and stuff, I might expect a higher level of questioning. So just make sure you have your travel itinerary, return trip planned, all that stuff so you can easily respond to that information. But who knows going forward.
Nakatakda ang susunod na court hearing ni Dixon sa Hulyo. Teresa Redula, Omni News, Toronto.